Cuphead. I'm watching a video about the pound-for-pound best UFC fighters, and wait, what is this called? I think it's like, this playlist is called The Complete History. UFC, wait, do an ad. Ugh. Who gives two poos? I don't give a singular poop. I'm gonna see how far I can get into the game without dying once.
This is what the UFC pound-for-pound rankings looked like at the beginning of St. Pierre had established themselves as two of the greatest fighters in MMA history, while Jon Jones was climbing the ladder to greatness. I say this every video, but as you can see, a lot has changed since 2013. I'm excited for this video, so let's just get right into it. Here is the complete history of the UFC pound-for-pound rankings. Let's get into it. Henan Brow submitted Michael McDonald, making his way as interim champion to the pound-for-pound rankings. Lyoto Machida got a decision win over Dan Henderson, which knocked Henderson off of the rankings. A random shuffle put Demetrius Johnson ahead of the injured Dominic Cruz. George St. Pierre got a successful title defense against Nick Diaz. A random shuffle then put the interim bantamweight champion ahead of the bantamweight champion Dominic Cruz. Benson Henderson defended his title, beating Gilbert Melendez by decision. Jon Jones barely beat Chael Sonnen to successfully defend his light heavyweight title. Cain Velasquez TKO'd Bigfoot Silva to remain at number 6. Frankie Edgar got a decision win over Charles Oliveira. And then the shocker, Chris Weidman KOs Anderson Silva. Silva drops 2 spots, and Weidman is in the top 10. Demetrius Johnson submits John Moraga to stay at number 7. Jose Aldo keeps his spot at number 4 by TKOing Chan Sung Jung. Anthony Pettis yet again defeats Benson Henderson, this time claiming the UFC lightweight champion. A random shuffle put Jose Aldo 1 spot ahead of Anderson Silva. Henan Brow TKO'd Eddie Wineland to yet again defend his interim championship. In a close fight, Jon Jones got a decision win over Alexander Gustafsson to remain at number 1 pound for pound. In the trilogy fight, Cain Velasquez TKO'd Junior Dos Santos.
Yep.
And just like Jon Jones, George St. Pierre barely defends his title. Very controversial decision win over Johnny Hendricks to remain the champion. After the fight, George St. Pierre vacated the title, had a semi-retirement, and dropped from the pound-for-pound rankings. Demetrius Johnson knocked out Joseph Benavidez, the number 1 contender. Demetrius Johnson moved up to number 5. Ronda Rousey submitted Miesha Tate in a successful title defense, but that knocked her off of the UFC rankings. Weidman did it again in December, TKOing Anderson Silva and moving up to number 5 pound for pound. And at the end of 2013, this is what the UFC pound-for-pound rankings looked like. As you can see, a monumental shift in UFC history as both George St. Pierre and Anderson Silva fall off of the pound-for-pound top 5. And Jon Jones establishes himself as the greatest fighter in the UFC. Let's just keep this ball rolling. Let's go right into 2014. Benson Henderson got a close decision win over Josh Thompson, which wasn't enough to keep him on the pound-for-pound rankings. Jose Aldo successfully
ain't taking a single hit this fight.
Ricardo Lamas, keeping his number 2 spot. Henan Brow TKO'd Uriah
Oh my god.
successfully defend his UFC bantamweight title as he was promoted when Cruz was stripped. Ronda Rousey TKO'd Sarah McMahon to successfully defend her title yet again. Johnny Hendricks won the UFC welterweight championship with a close decision win over Robbie Lawler. A random shuffle put Anthony Pettis 1 spot ahead of Anderson Silva. Jon Jones kept his number 1 spot by getting a decision win over Glover Teixeira. And then out of nowhere, TJ Dillashaw TKO'd Henan Brow to win the Bantamweight Championship, dropping Brow to number 8 in the pound-for-pound round 9. Chris Weidman then defended his title, beating Lyoto Machida by decision. Henan Brow had an unfortunate weight cut accident which took him out of the Dillashaw rematch. Instead, Dillashaw KO'd Joe Soto to earn the number 10 spot pound-for-pound. Demetrius Johnson submitted Chris Mariaso to move up to number 3 pound-for-pound. A random shuffle placed Chris Weidman 1 spot ahead of Cain Velasquez. Jose Aldo defended the featherweight championship with a decision win over Chad Mendes. Anthony Pettis defended his title for the first time, submitting Gilbert Melendez and moving into the top 5. Johnny Hendricks lost a close decision against Robbie Lawler, losing his UFC welterweight championship. A random shuffle put Ronda Rousey one spot ahead of Anderson Silva. And then Morale got a submission win against Mitch Gagnon to keep his number 10 spot. And at the end of 2014, this is what the UFC pound-for-pound rankings looked like. As we saw, we got the rise of Anthony Pettis and Morale being knocked off of the top pound-for-pound rankings, and the rise of Ronda Rousey. Let's see how things changed in 2015. If you liked the video so far, please go down and drop it a like. It took a lot of time to make, and a lot of people have been anticipating it, so here it is, the pound-for-pound rankings. As well, consider subscribing to SPN MMA. We put out a lot of great content, so if you would like the video and subscribe, that would be awesome. Okay, let's head into 2015.
There we go. I ain't taking damage this time. For the first time in this entire time, my entire time playing the game, that was the first time I almost made it through this entire level without getting hit once. Let's go.
John Jones successfully defended his title, beating Daniel Cormier by decision, keeping the number 1 spot. Anderson Silva got a, at one point, decision win over Nick Diaz. A random shuffle put Robbie Law record submission win over Kat Zingano to defend their title. Rafael dos Anjos put on a clinic against Anthony Pettis, winning the UFC lightweight
RDA.
A random shuffle put got a submission win against Kyoji Horiguchi to defend his title. The number 1 pound-for-pound fighter, John Jones, then got in a hit-and-run accident and was suspended by the UFC. Chris Weidman successfully defended
May 2015, Aldo was the number 1.
his title by TKOing Vitor Belfort and moving up to number 2 pound-for-pound. Daniel Cormier then submitted Anthony Johnson for John Jones's UFC light heavyweight championship. Fabricio Verdun submitted Cain Velasquez in Mexico to win the UFC heavyweight championship. Robbie Lawler got an amazing TKO win over Rory McDonald to move up 1 spot to number 7. In the rematch, TJ Dillashaw yet again TKO'd Henry Black. Ronda Rousey in Brazil KO'd Bethe Correia to remain at number 4. Demetrius Johnson
I made a mistake there.
John Dodson to move up to number 2 pound-for-pound. Daniel Cormier successfully defended his title with a close decision win over Alexander
Gotta
Douglas.
fix that real quick.
But right after that win, John Jones returned, moving up to number 5 pound-for-pound. Ronda Rousey was shockingly KO'd by Holly Holm.
Yeah, that was a crazy
her
one.
Bantamweight championship and her top 10 pound-for-pound ranking.
Velasquez.
And another one falls as Chris Weidman gets TKO'd by Luke Rockhold, losing his middleweight championship. And yet another one falls as the number 1 pound-for-pound, Jose Aldo, gets KO'd by Conor McGregor.
Yep, that was a big one.
And McGregor in at number 3. To end off the year, Rafael dos Anjos defended his title by TKO with Donald Cerrone. And at the end of an eventful 2015, this is what the UFC pound-for-pound rankings looks like. Just a crazy year in the UFC. Conor McGregor becoming champion, Jose Aldo losing his championship, Chris Weidman losing his championship to Luke Rockhold, Cain Velasquez losing his championship, John Jones being
Every long-time champ lost their titles that year.
One of the craziest years in UFC history. But the craziness doesn't stop, as you'll see in 2016. A random shuffle put the championship-less John Jones into the number 1 pound-for-pound spot.
That's not random shuffle, that is reality.
Close decision win over Carlos Condit to become the number 5 pound-for-pound fighter in the UFC. Dominic Cruz returned from injury.
Boom!
TJ Dillashaw
That was
for
perfect.
the title. Dillashaw is now off of the pound-for-pound rankings.
Yep.
And then a crazy random shuffle just moved everybody. Cruz up 5 and Robbie Lawler down 4 spots. Conor McGregor was submitted by Nate Diaz at welterweight.
That's on a
McGregor to the number 8 pound-for-pound spot. A random shuffle put Fabricio Verdun 1 spot ahead of Dominic Cruz. Demetrius Johnson got
died once yet.
another title defense, this one by TKO and Henry
I don't know.
John Jones then got a decision win against Owen St. Brute to win the interim light heavyweight championship. Fabricio Verdun then gets KO'd by Stipe Miocic. Verdun is out of the top 10 pound-for-pound. A random shuffle puts Robbie Lawler 1 spot ahead of Rafael dos Anjos. Dominic Cruz successfully defends his title, getting a decision win over Uriah Faber. And in a shocker, Michael Bisping KO's
yeah, that was big.
Michael Bisping, now number 9 as champion. Raw cool.
I'm gonna focus a lot on this fight because I've never been able to beat her on my first attempt because it's always RNG with this fight. It's on which one it picks first. Pick that one first. Okay, that one's easier. I tried shrinking! I hate that the game didn't let me shrink. Send off the bombs. Oh, go straight up. Go down. Send them off again. Thank you for doing that. Well, that's not a parryable one. Woo, baby! Come on. Die already, die already, die already. Not a tornado. I said die already, not tornado already. That hurts me. I know that much. I remember playing this fight before. Get after hurts. Whoa. Okay. This one's a shorter phase variant of it. Starting there, okay. Counterclockwise, I gotta move. Don't you hate it when someone figures out that someone plays the game enough to figure out exactly your pattern? Okay, first or second death is fun. You're seeing how many deaths it will take for me to just finish this one area. Seems like this is my second. Okay, that made no sense. I parried.
Out of the top 10. And another one drops off as Eddie Alvarez TKOs Rafael dos Anjos. Dos Anjos off the rankings, Alvarez in at number 8. Ioanni Jacek then cracks the top 10 by getting a decision win over Claudia Gadelha. Jose Aldo wins the interim featherweight title by defeating Frankie Edgar, dropping Edgar off the rankings. And then before his fight against Daniel Cormier, John Jones tests positive, dropping 3 spots to number 4.
Oh, of course.
Anderson Silva replaces Jones, and Cormier gets a decision win over Anderson Silva, moving up to number 4. Robbie Lawler is then KO'd by Tyrone Woodley. Robbie Lawler loses his welterweight championship and is off of the top 10. John Jones has been suspended for his drug test failure and is off of the pound-for-pound rankings yet again. Conor McGregor wins his rematch against Nate Diaz with a decision win. Stephen Miocic defends his title, KO'ing Alistair Overeem and moving up to number 6. Michael Bisping defends his middleweight championship with the decision win over Dan Henderson. Tyrone Woodley gets a draw against Stephen Thompson, which means that he keeps his welterweight championship. Conor McGregor then TKOs the lightweight champion Eddie Alvarez to become the first ever double champ in UFC history. Demetrius Johnson yet again defends his title, this time beating Tim Elliott. Conor McGregor was stripped of the title, was promoted to champion, and Holloway defeated Anthony Pettis to win the interim featherweight championship. Cody Garbrandt got a decision win over Dominic Cruz to win the bantamweight championship and to earn the number 5 spot pound for pound. And at the end of a very eventful 2016, this is what the UFC pound for pound rankings looked like. Conor McGregor becomes a double champion. That was the big thing in 2016.
Yep.
And goes up to number 2. But Demetrius Johnson, staying the consistent number 1 pound-for-pound fighter, he is yet to lose his title. Meanwhile, every other champion is just dropping like flies. Nobody can consistently defend the
funniest part is he made this video before 2020, so that means he didn't watch him lose his title. One. I'm gonna parry her. Parry! 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 Oh, I couldn't get the parry off.
He can hold his title for another year in 2017. To begin 2000, keeping his spot at number 3. Demetrius Johnson also kept his spot after a submission win over Wilson Hayes. Joanna Jacek got a decision win against Andrade, defending her strawweight championship. Stipe Miocic defended his title for a second time, TKOing Junior Dos Santos. Max Holloway then TKO'd Jose Aldo to win the undisputed featherweight championship of the UFC. John Jones, for a second time, returned to the UFC pound-for-pound rankings, up to number 5. Tyron Woodley got a decision win over Damian Maia, keeping his spot at number 9. John Jones then KO'd Daniel Cormier in the rematch to become the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter in the UFC. But not too fast, as USADA caught John Jones yet again. He is suspended and off of the pound-for-pound rankings. To win back the UFC Bantamweight Championship and is in at number 6.
Tony Ferguson.
And we're not done, as George St. Pierre submits Michael Bisping, winning the UFC Middleweight Championship and climbing up to number 3 pound for pound. In December, Holloway TKO'd Aldo in the rematch to remain at number 4.
Yep.
Cyborg then got a decision over Holly Holm, keeping her featherweight title. To end off the year, George St. Pierre vacated his championship, but that didn't affect his pound-for-pound ranking. And at the end of 2017, this is what the UFC pound-for-pound rankings looked like. George St. Pierre, he just comes in and screws everything up, as he wins the middleweight championship and then drops it, but still remains as the number 3 pound-for-pound fighter. Speaking of screwing things up, John Jones is, again, nowhere to be seen because he tests positive and drops off the rankings. Luckily, we have Daniel Cormier keeping things consistent. Max Holloway making his way into the top 5 pound-for-pound rankings. Dillashaw wins his title back. Stipe, still the heavyweight champion. Let's see if any of that changes heading into 2018. To start off 2018, Daniel Cormier TKO'd Volkan Ozdemir, moving up 1 spot to number 4. Stipe Miocic defended his title as well, bumping up 1 spot ahead of TJ Dillashaw. Cyborg defended her title yet again with a TKO win, moving up to number 9. A random shuffle put the heavyweight champ Stipe Miocic 2 spots up in the pound-for-pound rankings. Conor McGregor was then stripped of the lightweight championship. Khabib won it against Ally Quinta, debuting in the top 10 pound-for-pound rankings. A random shuffle put both Khabib and Conor McGregor down 1 spot. Robert Whittaker won a rematch against João Romero, breaking into the top 10 pound-for-pound. A wild random shuffle put George St. Pierre down 4 spots, and Max Holloway up 3 spots to number 3. Daniel Cormier knocked out the heavyweight champion Stipe Miocic to become a double champion and number 1 pound for pound. Henry Cejudo then knocked off the number 2 pound for pound Demetrius Johnson. Johnson drops 3 spots to number 5. TJ Dillashaw beat Cody Garbrandt in the rematch, TKOing him and moving up to number 3. Tyron Woodley got a submission win over Darren Till, moving up 1 spot to number 6, ahead of Mighty Mouse. A random shuffle put Robert Whittaker out of the rankings and Chris Cyborg back to the top 10. Khabib Nurmagomedov then defeated Conor McGregor, replacing him as the number 2 pound-for-pound fighter in the UFC. A random shuffle booted Cyborg off the top 10 and Henry Cejudo in at number 10. Demetrius Johnson then signed with 1 championship, leaving both the UFC and his pound-for-pound rankings. John Jones made his 3rd return to the pound-for-pound rankings after finishing his suspension. Daniel Cormier then defended his heavyweight championship, submitting Derek Lewis. Max Holloway got another title defense, this one against Ortega, moving up 1 spot to number 4. Amanda Nunes becomes the 3rd double champ in UFC history, KOing Chris Cyborg and moving up to number 8. A random shuffle for George St. Pierre down 1 spot, Tyron Woodley up to number 6. John Jones TKO'd Alexander Gustafsson to win Daniel Cormier's relinquished light heavyweight championship. And at the end of 2018, this is what the UFC pound-for-pound rankings looked like. But hold on, we have one more, because in January of 2019, Henry Cejudo TKO'd TJ Dillashaw to move up to number 5 in the pound-for-pound rankings. And in January of 2019, where we are right now, this is what the UFC pound-for-pound ranking.
Wait. Really? Cejudo won the title in 2019? Huh. Whapper, whapper. The entire game. Wow.
Bruce always told me to...
On cool mode as well, wait. I'm just going past the cutscene. Just start the game.
Punch all in the mind. If you wanna test me, I'll show you find the things I'll teach you. Sure to teach you. Nevertheless, you'll get a lesson from teaching. I'll kick. Kick, 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 punch. Punch, punch, punch. Cha, 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 cha. Ra, 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 ra. Kick, 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 punch. Punch, 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 punch. Cha, 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 cha. Ra, 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 ra. Gonna get hokey. It's gonna get rocky. We're gonna move down to the next jumping now. Jump. Jump, 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 jump. Jump, 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 jump. On. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, 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 oh. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, 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 oh. Jump, 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 jump. Turn, 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 turn. Yeah, I see you getting better.
I regret watching that variant. Tell me this is the non-cool modes. Weapon code, god damn it. Okay. Okay, this is not. Wait, this is every single song in Clapper history.
Just all in the mind. If you wanna test me, I'll show you find the things I'll teach you. Sure to teach you. Nevertheless, you'll get a lesson from teaching. I'll kick. Kick. Punch. Tap. Once more now. Kick.
Pause on that. I gotta focus. Because I'm this far, I've gotten every single parry the game needed me to. Forgot what that did. Jump. Ooh, double jumped. Oh, there you go. I'm okay. Ah! Don't tell me I'm about Good. I won. Guessing I got like a A minus or a B plus. I don't think those exist, so like an A minus. Ah, I only used 2 super. The supers have to hit. Okay. Okay, I figured this out. Okay, I'm gonna get gold on this level. So if the supers need to hit, have I gotten super on that level? Yeah, I've gotten 3 golds, but this one I haven't gotten a gold one on. So let's fix that. What was the song for this one?
You can go on to the next stage now. Yahoo! All right.
Up this one.
All right, we're here, just sitting in the car. I want you to show me if you can get far. Step on the gas. Step on the gas. Step on the brakes. Step on the brakes. Now step on the gas. Step on the gas. When I say boom, 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 you say bam, bam, bam. No pause in between. Come on, let's jam. Step on the gas. Step on the gas. Step on the brakes. Step on the brakes. Step on the brakes. Step on the brakes. Step on the gas. Step on the gas. I'm glad you know which way to go, but it ain't gonna stop me. Here we go. Check and turn the signal to the right. Check and turn the signal to the right. Now turn to the right. Now turn to the right. Check and turn the signal to the left. Check and turn the signal to the left. Now turn to the left. Now turn to the left. Whoa, ho, ho, ho! Stop the car! We got an emergency, can't you see? Do you know why we stopped the car? Do I know why we stopped the car? Yes, yes. What? Do you know why we stopped the car? Do I know why we stopped the car? Yes, yes. What? I forgot to close the door. You forgot to close the door. Now, just don't forget, this ain't kung fu. Come on again. Check and turn the signal to the right. Check and turn the signal to the right. Step on the gas, now turn to the right. Step on the gas, now turn to the right. Check and turn the signal to the left. Check and turn the signal to the left. Step on the gas, now turn to the left. Step on the gas, now turn to the left. Step on the brakes, step on the brake. Do you know why we stopped the car again? Do I know why we stopped the car again? That's because you just got your license. Woo-hoo! Yeah. I'm working in the flea market so early. I've been working here since my mama was a baby. Just because the rhythm is slow, that don't mean that you can't flow. In the rain or in the snow, in the rain or in the snow, got the funky flow. Got the funky flow. In the rain or in the snow, in the rain or in the snow, got the funky flow. Got the funky flow. All you ever need is to be nice and friendly. All you ever need is to be nice and friendly. All you ever need is to be nice and friendly. All you ever need is to be nice and friendly. Remember, strike it rich, the key is blood. Save everybody from way up above. I could sell a bottle cap like this. I will try to sell a cap like this.
Oi to you, Logan. If you've been trying to call me on Discord, I accidentally closed my Discord out on my computer. Oi! 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 Logan, you there? Are you even there? Hello. Test. I can hear you. I'm gonna turn up my computer audio. There we go. Now you're at max audio.
What do I do?
I don't know. Which map do you feel like? Okay.
I should probably bring stuff.
Probably. I'm gonna try and kill the robot and see, bitch. That's their names now. Don't you agree, Logan? Oh yeah, I can go ahead and kill Bishop. Okay, well, first I'm gonna kill Bishop, and then next I'm gonna beat the game. Yeah, I'm back here, Bishop. I'm here to murder you, raise your face all. I'm here murdering the Bishop. What do you mean?
You were killing Bob when I joined.
That is what I was doing. They looked at me funny, and I said no. And then they said you smelled, and I said die. That's the story we're going with. That's why I was murdering the frogs. So the friend was so the frog was just being mean. So I had to put them out of their life. God damn it! Fuck you, Bishop. You smell bad, and your mom doesn't love you.
Showing up in your room somewhere. It's like,
The roundabout is one of the best weapons. Try to change my mind. I know. I've been using it so much to kill these enemies. The ones that I can shoot my gun at, I should say. Not the ones I can't shoot my gun at, because... Ah, hell yeah. I know a lot about ghosts. My love life is one of them. Another one of them is my bank account. My bank account's pretty dead.
my wife said, oh, I lost.
Wait, what did you say, Logan?
Oh, it's lost more than I thought it would be. Yeah, that's what my wife said. Oh, I'm sorry.
Logan, I took my wife in the divorce. Can you believe this?
Folks steal the fuse box?
Yes, and they also stole my wife in the divorce. Can you believe this? My wife was stolen. Cuphead's weird without any music. Logan, can you believe they took my wife in the divorce?
They murdered my family.
They murdered my family in the divorce.
What kind of divorce did you have? Well, they murdered my entire family.
Yeah. They murdered my family. They murdered my wife. They murdered my cat.
The Twitch streamer was trying to play the game. It was the last round. And I just start messing with them by closing doors. But I had such a good reaction time to like Beat Saber. Like every time they go to the door, it would already be closed by the time they finished opening it.
Beat Saber just prepared you to fuck with people in this game. How did it?
I remember he just shouted, "Why is he so good at closing these doors?"
Well, because your Beat Saber skills. I killed a bishop. Yo, what the fuck? I bestow riches unto thee, and now away with thy. So again, I was pushed away when I wanted more money. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I looked into a mirror for too long.
Don't look into mirrors. Logan, the creator of the saxophone, has survived anything that could have killed him.
The Game Boy survived a nuke.
A fucking what? Survived a what?
The Game Boy survived a nuke.
Who would nuke a Game Boy?
And one Game Boy survived. Sure it was the Blitz. You know what the Blitz was like?
No.
How much Germany decided point. Fuck them. Decided to try and bomb into the ground. 3 times.
How dare they?
During World War II.
Oh, they just looked at London and went, fuck you, you British cunts. Bomb.
They bombed a tiny bit of their land accidentally.
Damn. Logan, why did you bomb... Logan, why did you bomb the UK? Did you just feel like blowing up the UK one day? Ah, poggers. I always feel like doing that. That's why I'm not allowed in the UK anymore. I bombed it a few too many times.
Oh my god, there's a room of everything that's children.
Poggers. I'm going up against that enemy that forces the entire screen upside down. Ah, I got killed by the balls. Logan, what did I just say? This is actually a pretty easy boss when I think about it. Why did I die to him my first try today? Wait, no, this is my first try ever, actually. Why did I die to him? He's so easy. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Parry that. Hey Logan, Pop Goes is apparently supposed to have a visual novel. Are you there? Are you talking? I'm gonna leave and rejoin. Oh. Logan, I got disconnected from the call, so I had to leave and rejoin. Wait, connecting? Why are you still connecting? Is there something wrong with my goddamn internet? Logan. Logan, are you alive? Goddamn. Now you die. Damn. Hey Logan.
Yes, hello, my name is Logan.
Okay, hey Logan,